Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another round of Tuesday Movie Reviews. And it's been a hell of a year for horror movies. Either new movies are streaming every week, or they're playing at the movie theater. So it's been a really great year for horror movies. And this weekend we had a #1 movie at the box office, which was a horror movie. And that movie that I'm going to be talking about today is Smile. And I would put Smile in the subgenre of supernatural cooties, where it's very similar to movies like The Ring, It Follows, Drag Me to Hell, where it's one of those type of films where if you see something, you watch something, a few days after, you have a supernatural being killing you if you've seen or watched or witnessed something. Smile is definitely taking a lot of notes from the movie It Follows. It almost kind of feels like an unofficial sequel because it is very, very similar. It's definitely paying homage to other films that are very similar. I'll go into the brief description of this movie real quick. We meet our main character here. She is a psychiatrist and she's working at a hospital, and she's being visited by a patient who is having delusions about someone smiling at her or people smiling at her, and the people that are smiling at her are basically going to kill her. She lets the psychiatrist know that she's meeting for the first time that once you see the smile that you will be dying soon. And quickly later, the patient starts smiling and then she dies. And now that our main character has seen the smile, she is now cursed for a few days until she dies. So like I said, we meet our main character who is a psychiatrist, and boom, everything starts happening. She's cursed, and then now she's basically going crazy. I bring that up because there's no real character development, because we meet her and she kind of seems off to begin with, and then boom, she's crazy, and then she starts seeing things. Now our main character is having delusions, or is she having delusions, is something really after, and is also bringing a mental illness from her past. I feel like by Act 2, the movie just lost a bunch of steam because I felt like it had one decent scare and it just kept going with it the entire time. And I felt like the movie went from homage to just straight out ripping off other movies. I felt like the movie was like, let's go rent The Ring and let's go watch It Follows and see what they did. I'm going to be bringing up It Follows again because I feel like Smile and It Follows are in the exact same universe. What It Follows does a lot better than this film is actual character development. We actually spent time with these kids that were running away from this entity. We got to know them. We spent 2 minutes with the main character in Smile, and then boom, she was cursed and she was frantic and crazy. So I kind of didn't feel anything for her. And then I was starting to get annoyed because this movie does a lot of horror tropes that I can't stand anymore. Our main character never turns the lights on. In some scenes, she actually turns them off. She's a psychiatrist, so you think she would know how to talk to people to let them know that she's not crazy, or how she would know how to talk to other psychiatrists to get them maybe on her side to understand.
I'm not crazy! Ah!
And the last half of the movie, it is ripping off other movies shot for shot. It is ripping off Stephen King's It. It is ripping off Pet Sematary. It is ripping off Mama. You thought I would have noticed? I'm giving Smile a C-.
Get more out of life. Go out to a movie.